2 have been killed. Another security officer is in hospital after being shot in the head. The mayor's office says it will mobilize resources to probe the attacks with law enforcement agencies. The thefts have also caused power outages in several areas, leaving many residents without electricity. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu joining us now live with the latest. Good afternoon, Manqoba. Where have you been about? Where are you now? What can you tell us?
Well, Bratan, we're here in Matholesville in Roodepoort, which is the site of one of those cable theft that the City of Johannesburg has reported. Of course, it says that there have been quite a number of these in the past few days or so. But what's worrying the city, Bratan, is not only the cable theft issue, but the attack on some of the city power officials who have also, been attacked at various substations here in Johannesburg. They say that there were about three incidents just in the past week alone. But I just want to move out of shot just to show you, Bratan, here at this site. This is where we find some of those officials from the city power who are trying, of course, to fix a cable that has been stolen here in this part of the area. We understand that this is not the only cable that has been stolen. There is another one just a few meters away from here where, again, we're seeing repair work being done to another cable. So it is a problem that the city says is quite a challenge, and it says that it believes that it is a well-coordinated plan to sabotage the city's economic infrastructure. But I'm going to speak now to some of the residents here. Of course, they have been affected. They've been left in the dark for the past 3 days here. But I'm going to bring in the councillor here in the area just to give us a sense of how bad the situation is. Councillor Keke Tabane, thank you for your time. Just give us a picture of how bad the situation is currently here.
The situation is very bad, Manqoba, and it has affected my community. You can tell by looking at these activities that are well planned and well organized activities. Yes, so I don't know what's behind them, but it's so unfortunate that they affect our communities at the end of the day.
And I understand that there has been no power for the past 3 days.
Correct. Our community has been without power for the past 3 days. You would understand that we've got businesses in the area that have been affected, and the members of the community general, they've been affected with this situation.
Do you think that it's sabotage? Because earlier on we spoke to the City of Johannesburg. They are saying that they believe that this is sabotage.
By looking at the operation, I can say that there are possibilities that these people are coming from a well-organized kind of an activity. Yes, I can say that.
Okay. And in terms of, we heard that this might not be the first time it happens regularly here in this particular area. Have you spoken to the city? What are they saying to you?
Yes, I've engaged the MMC yesterday to say maybe we need to find a way of securing this mini substation, because it happens most of the time around this area. But just to maybe comment further in terms of this damages to infrastructure, you can look at the road. The road was totally collapsed. There's no more way for the motorists here. So I can say if attention can be paid in this ward, most of these activities happen most of the time.
Okay, thank you, Councillor. I'm going to bring in a businessman, Bratan, who's just adjacent to where this pipe is this cable is being fixed. And of course, he says that it has hit him quite hard, and in fact, he's thinking of moving out of here. So, Wayne, you're saying that you have been badly affected, and you're even thinking of selling a property.
Yeah, we actually are on a way to sell it because we're off this road. Business is not like used to. We used to have like 5 guys working here at the scrapyard, and now it's only me and my wife who's working here. So, and even every time when we get here, you can call the police as well for this power boxes, and sometimes you get the police, sometimes 2 days after you have to phone again, then they will come and chase them away. So it's actually difficult with this road which is closed and everything, so yeah.
And you were telling me earlier on that this happens every week.
Yeah, it's about sometimes in a week. If we're lucky a week, if we're very lucky a month, then we will have power here, but sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks even, we will be lucky to have power here. Because the guys come during the day even, they will start digging here for cable and everything, and you can chase them. If you, like I said, if you call the police, that will tell you, okay, no, we will send somebody. Then you have to phone like 2 days after again. So listen, this guys are still busy digging here. What's the problem now? And then they will suddenly, when you say to me, you want to talk to somebody higher in the police, then we will suddenly send somebody out here to come see what's going on there. But then they only shoot them like rubber bullets, and then no arrest will be made or nothing. We will climb in the cars and we will left.
And how is it costing your business? You did tell me that your business also has been affected. Yeah. Cables have been stolen.
Yeah, we used to make like 25,000 a month in car sales and stuff. Now you don't even make. If you make maybe 200 rand a month, or sometimes you will make 100 rand a month, you barely can't survive. Actually, that's why we decided to sell, and because we wrote, and you can send emails like you want to and everything. So as well. So yeah, it's very difficult.
Okay. Thank you very much for speaking to us, Wayne. That is one of the businessmen here, just describing the situation here at this particular site. Of course, we do understand that there has been not only cable theft here on the cables that run on the street, but also inside this substation. We did go inside earlier on, and we saw quite a number of cables that have been severed and cut, and that just tells you the scale of the cable theft that is happening here. But of course, the city earlier on saying that they believe that there are criminal gangs that are behind this crime. Of course, they have at this particular moment mobilized more resources to look into the issue. We do understand that the city's forensic and investigating unit will be looking into the matter alongside the Johannesburg Metro Police as well as other law enforcement officials. In fact, the mayor saying that they cannot do it alone, but then they've called on the National Prosecuting Authority, they've called on the National Police Commissioner and the Provincial Police Commissioner to intervene, as well as written a letter to President Cyril Ramaphosa, because they're saying that this is an attack on infrastructure in the city.
Thank you very much, Manqoba Mchunu, there for that update.